Hello folks, welcome back or welcome if you're new. Today what we're going to be doing, we're going to be fixing some Cadbury cream eggs and we're going to be fixing some homemade Reese's peanut butter eggs. Now I'm going to be fixing the Cadbury eggs. First, what we're going to need is a half cup corn syrup, a quarter cup of butter, softened, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, an eighth teaspoon of salt, and we're going to need some, I think it's 3 cups of powdered sugar. Now, the recipe calls for separating some of your Cadbury cream egg mix to make the orange and white. What I'm going to be doing is I'm just going to be fixing some, I'm just going to be putting the yellow all in it. You wouldn't even need to put any food coloring in if you wanted to. And we're going to need some chocolate for the outer shell. Alright, let's get started. Alright, we're going to add in our corn syrup, vanilla, butter, and salt. I mean, you can get me a little spatula here. I believe so. Let me take this mixer attachment off so I can get to it better. There we go. Now I can get all the way in the bowl, just get all that out of there. Okay, I about got it. Oh, got a little bit more. Okay. All that out of there. Okay. Now we're going to add in our quarter cup of butter here. It's half a stick of butter, quarter cup, however you want to say it there. Right. Add in our vanilla. And then our eighth teaspoon of salt. Okay. Let me get our mixer attachment back on now. There we go. I think we got it attached. Okay. Now we're going to mix that until it's nice and smooth and creamy. Alright, I mixed it up until it's smooth and creamy. Now what we're going to do is we're going to add in 1 cup of powdered sugar at a time. Altogether you'll be doing 3 cups of powdered sugar. Just get that leveled off right there. I'm going to lift this up so it don't spill no powdered sugar. That way I don't get in trouble. Go. Alright, you're going to mix that up real quick. Oh, I'm going to get in trouble. Going to spill some powdered sugar. Up. Okay. I'm going to do it one more time. Get the rest of the powdered sugar on the bowl there. Okay, it's looking pretty good. Now, like I said, I'm just going to make it easier on everybody there and myself. You could take out 1/3 of this mixture and you'll have some white, and then the 1/3 of the mixture would be orange. But what we're going to do, we're just going to do about 2 or 3 Drops of food color in there and just make it all yellow. Make it easier on everybody. You wouldn't even have to put food color in. But I'm going to, but I'm just going to do it all in one bowl. Okay. Now what we're going to do, we're just going to let this chill for a few minutes there just to get a little bit cold. And what I've done already, I'll show you in just a second. Last night I took some of the chocolate there. Well, I'll show you in just a second. I'll be right back. Alright, I don't know what happened to the audio in this clip, but all we done was we took some ice water and put it in a pan and set the mold around it. And what you do, pour some chocolate down in there. First let the mold get nice and chilled and cool, and basically it just helps the chocolate move up around the edges and it helps seal it into the mold. And as you'll see as we progress through the video, it was real easy to get out of the mold. And I think I even do it on the video. I'm not for sure if I did or not, but I thought that was pretty easy, pretty cool. But yeah, Dad showed me there, and because I didn't really know how I was going to do it, but he thought of that, and that's what we went with. It's pretty cool, pretty good, and it worked best for me. It may not work for some, but it worked best for me. Let's get back to the video now. Alrighty folks, I just wanted to say on here, I don't recommend using well. It would work better. I didn't let it sit long enough. If you're gonna make these, what I would do is I would get your stuff fixed up and let it chill in the refrigerator. Don't put it in the freezer. But how I done it after these first ones here, what I done was I let it chill a little bit longer, and then what I done, I was able to just take a little bit out and ball up in my hand and just make it into the egg shape, and that worked best for me. But as you can see on here, I'm struggling to try and get it out of the cookie scoop, but that's what worked best for me. It may not work for you, but that was what worked best for me, because yeah, you can see it's just sticking to my hand, sticking to the cookie sheet, or not the cookie sheet, but the cookie scoop. But I would recommend doing that, is just let it chill, and then you can shape it yourself and put it down in your little mold. But yeah, I ain't gonna bore yins. But I thought that turned out pretty good with the way I done it right here. But I would just recommend just trying to get it chilled before you do it, because as you can see, it's sticking to everything there. But yeah, I would recommend just chilling it for, I would say if you wanted to, you could even do it overnight. But we had to do what we had to do. But I know what to do now. But yeah, see, it's just sticking to my hand, sticking to the spoon. But yeah, just let it chill, and like I said, you can do it for 30 minutes to an hour, a couple hours. You could even do it overnight. But yeah, just let it chill in the refrigerator, because you can see it's just sticking and trying to get it shaped. But I highly recommend doing it like that. Alright, let's get back to the video now. Alright, I got them all in. A little bit of them, some of them there, they have a little bit more than others, but it don't matter. Pour the chocolate in. We don't want to overflow it. Okay. Alright, I'll be right back. I need to heat up a little bit more chocolate. Maybe able to get it. Right back. Alright, now what all I done was I just heated up some chocolate chips. Choose whatever kind of chips you want. Put a little bit of coconut oil, vegetable shortening, anything like that. Heck, you wouldn't even have to put any vegetable shortening or coconut oil in it. I just done it to help get it like a glossy finish. But as you can tell, some of them there, I put enough filling. Some of them didn't, but that'll be alright. But yeah, you can tell on some of them there I didn't get enough filling in. After I done this batch here, it worked out better. Like I said before, just taking some, letting it get chilled enough, and you can just shape it with your hands like you do with a peanut butter ball or anything, and then you can just shape it and then put it down in, and you can pick how much ever you want with the filling. But it all turned out good. Alright, we're going to put these in the refrigerator for an hour or so there, let them chill, and we'll have Mom taste test them. Alright, this is after an hour letting them chill. Mom, try you one. Okay. See that good creamy feeling. Alrighty folks, I'll be fixing the peanut butter eggs. I'll start that in just a second. Alright, before I start fixing the peanut butter for inside of the eggs, I've put some chocolate in the mold. I didn't know how I was going to be able to do it last night, and because I wanted to get some ready for today, but me and Dad thought of it there. Take your silicone mold, put it in a little pan that'll fit in, put some ice water, and as you put it in, it'll start to harden up around. That way, whenever you go to put it in the refrigerator, you could even put it in now if you wanted to, but I'm going to put it in the refrigerator anyway. That way it'll be ready whenever the peanut butter comes out. But I thought that was pretty cool, taking your silicone mold and putting it down in the pan with some ice water. You can see this first one here I made, it's already hardened up already. But I'm going to go ahead and put it in the refrigerator. That way it'll be ready whenever the peanut butter is done. Alright, so I'll be just using Mama's peanut butter ball recipe, but what we'll need for it is 2 sticks of butter, margarine, your preference, 1.5 cups of graham cracker crumbs, 1 pound of powdered sugar, 1 tablespoon of vanilla, and 1 12-ounce jar or 1.5 cups of peanut butter. And you've already seen the chocolate chips there. Just use that for melting for your egg molds. Let's get started. Alright, what we're going to do, we're going to put in our butter. I've just softened 2 sticks of butter. I'll put that down in there. There we go. A little bit left on there, waste not, want not. Okay, now what we're going to do, we're going to stir in our graham cracker crumbs. Oh, where did I put the paddle? That's very important. Okay, now we'll put in our graham crackers. Okay, we'll stir that in first. Make sure it's locked up. Oh. Alright, I think we got it this time. Alright, now what we're going to do, fall out. Go. Okay. Now let's add in our powdered sugar. It's going to be a pound of powdered sugar. Okay. Alright, I mixed up graham cracker and the powdered sugar and the butter. Now I've added the peanut butter in. We'll stir that in. Alright, got our peanut butter stuff mixed up here. Just throw you a little bit down in there. With this here, you can work it with your hands. The Cadbury stuff, you had to use something to get it with. But that way you can use your hands. I may have got too much in that one right there. I ain't gonna bore you. I'll be back here in just a minute whenever I get them all fixed up. Okay, let me adjust the camera a little bit. You can see, melted some chocolate. Just gonna put a little bit over top of it. Okay. I ain't gonna bore you. I'll be back in just a second after I get them all covered up. Alrighty folks, Dad's home. Try you one, Dad.
Good.
Alrighty folks. Oh, show the middle of it there, Dad.
Oh yeah.
Look at that there. Alrighty folks, this isn't all the taste testers we're gonna have. We're gonna have some special guests tomorrow when Dad takes some of these to work there. And you're seeing it right now.
That's very good. All right. Now, Jacob, you want to try it?
Dan done good with that. That's a good piece of candy.
Okay.
Old Dan done good on that.
Let's try the other.
That's a little rich, but it's good.
Daniel Holman is going to put Cadbury out of business.
Sounds good.
The whole thing at one time. Very good.
Reese's, you're in trouble.